The story starts and we see Donnie in a school who is showing style to his friends by showing 2 tickets to a rock concert. Then one of his friends says, "Brother, take Lisa with you, she is very beautiful." Donnie says that I have no interest in girls, I like women. Then there we see one of his teachers who is very beautiful in appearance. Donnie comes to his teacher and asks her if she is with me. On this, the teacher tells him that your offer is very good, but I am not your girlfriend. Donnie says no problem. You can take me to a deserted place and make me a man. Now the teacher gets angry after hearing this, and she gives him a month's detention. After this, we see Donnie in the detention room where he apologizes to the teacher for his behavior, on which the teacher asks him why, what now? You don't have to be a man anymore, Donnie. When he was chewing chewing gum, the teacher asks him to spit. Then when Donnie gives him that chewing gum, instead of throwing it out, the teacher starts chewing that chewing gum herself. After this, she starts wooing Donnie, seeing which we come to know that the teacher wants to take something from Donnie, after which she holds his hand and takes him to her office. Rest of the friends, you all know very well what would have happened there. Now from now on, the teacher should have a habit of having fun with Donnie. She goes and gets intimate with him day and night. Then, one day when there is a school function, there too she is getting intimate with teacher Donnie, whose voice was heard by everyone from the backstage, then the school. The principal asks to remove the curtain, and everyone sees that Donnie was getting intimate with his teacher there. Now after seeing everyone, the teacher runs away from there, but Donnie comes on the stage like a man and raises both his hands in the air. Now the whole school is happy to see his feet, and everyone starts shouting his name loudly. Then after a few months, the teacher and Donnie are presented in the court, because whatever happened between the two was wrong, and it was spoiling the image of the school. Then the judge asks the teacher to stand up to pronounce the sentence, but we see that the teacher is not able to stand properly, because now she was pregnant. Then she tells the judge-teacher that you have no regrets for whatever you did, and you have written in your statement that I want to do all this again and again with Donnie, because he is the only man. Now the judge sentences the teacher to 30 years imprisonment and says that when he has a child, his custody will be given to Donnie. After this news spreads in the whole city, and soon seeing Donnie becomes very famous, a child who got his teacher pregnant. Now he is interviewed on every TV channel, due to which he gets a lot of money. But Donnie was a careless and talkative person, and he used the money he got for debauchery, and he flirts with girls, and because of this his son has also left him. Then after a few years we see Donnie, who goes to one of his lawyer friends, where his friend tells him that you have not paid your taxes since then. You have to pay taxes of $3,000, and that too in a week. Otherwise you can go to jail for 3 years. Now on hearing this, Donnie gets crazy, and he tells his friend that I have, so only dollar is dollars. On this, his friend says that now you have only one way, after which he shows him a photo of a fat man and tells him that this fat man is going to run in the marathon, and if he wins, then you will get $8,000 in exchange for dollar. He says that I think this guy can win. Now hearing this, Donnie bets $20 on him, but he could not rely only on him. The friend says, why would you ask your son for money? Donnie says that he left me when he was 18 years old. After this, he goes to a club at night, where a girl shows him a magazine in which there was a photo of her son, whose name was Andy. Now he has become very rich, and he is going to marry a very beautiful girl. After this, we see Andy, who has come to his boss's house with his future wife Jamie and her family, where people are about to get married. Then, after some time, a soldier comes there whose name is Chad, and he is Jamie's brother. Next, Chad takes Andy aside and tells him that you take care of my sister and her heart. Never break, or I will break you. On the other hand, we see Donnie, who goes to a news channel to raise money, who used to interview him. Then his friend John comes there. Donnie asks John to borrow money, but John was angry with him because Donnie had done wrong to his mother. Donnie tells John that, brother, I did not know that she was your mom. If I had known, I would have been more intimate with her. Now this. Just hearing this, John gets angry, and both of them start fighting among themselves. Then the boss of that channel comes there, who takes Donnie to his room and tells him that now people have no interest in your story, and if you want money, then you will have to take your son to jail to meet his mother, that too in front of our cameras, in exchange for which we will give you $50,000. Now after hearing this, he finds out his son's address and goes straight to his boss's house, whom he sees. His son gets scared and tells everyone that he is my friend. Actually, Andy had told everyone that his father was dead, so that no one would know that he is the illegitimate child of a teacher. Donnie likes her so much that he asks her to stay there till the wedding. After this, Andy shows Donnie his room and says that now you know that I have money, so you have come here to ask for money. Now after hearing this, Donnie gets angry and starts scolding his son. After this, he tells Andy that you should go to jail and meet your mother. She is missing you a lot, but Andy refuses him and says that I will leave my marriage. Not going anywhere. Then the next day at the party, a man recognizes Donnie that he is the same boy who got his teacher pregnant. After which Donnie starts telling everyone the stories of his great work, hearing which everyone gets impressed by him. Then at night, Donnie goes to an old lady's room and starts looking for dirty magazines there so that he can satisfy himself. But when he doesn't find anything there, he picks up a photo of an old lady and he satisfies himself by imagining her with him. Then the next morning when the old lady comes to her room, she sees the tissue papers lying there and understands that Donnie must have released his water by remembering her last night. Then at night, everyone goes to a spa to celebrate Andy's bachelor's party where they are given drinks, which Donnie spits out after drinking them. After this, everyone goes for a massage, but even there, Donnie does not desist from his naughty activities. Later, everyone is given a facial to make them beautiful, which everyone was enjoying a lot, but Donnie was very irritated by it. Now Donnie was bored there, so he takes everyone with him to the club. Seeing the naked girls there, everyone becomes happy and drinks alcohol and enjoys the whole night. Then when everyone was drunk and set, Donnie sends them all in the car and sends them home, after which he wants to come closer to his son. They both enjoy a lot together, and Donnie also teaches her to ride a bicycle, which he could not teach her in childhood. Now gradually everything gets better between them. Then after coming home, Donnie again goes to the old lady's room and starts preparing to satisfy himself by looking at her photo. But then the old lady also comes there and she says, "Let's do it together," after which they both get intimate there for the whole night. On the other hand, we see Andy, who reaches his room, and there he sees a mannequin in which his wife's wedding dress is hanging. Andy thinks that perhaps she is his wife, so he gets intimate with her right there. Then the next morning, when he hears Jamie screaming, Andy realizes that last night, while drunk, he ruined her wedding dress. Then after some time, Donnie gets a call from Andy, who tells him that he is going to jail to meet his mom. Now hearing this, Donnie gets scared and quickly takes out the car and runs after Andy. Then after reaching the jail, he tells him that, "We have to go from here. Your marriage is going to happen and you come here only after marriage." Then that teacher also comes there, who was old now, but she was still an expert in seducing people. Then both of them. They start talking among themselves, but then the news reporter reaches there. Now seeing this, Andy gets angry, and he understands that his father must have called him here. Now he gets angry and starts leaving from there and here. The relationship between these two gets spoiled again. Then after coming home, Donnie was about to pack his things and leave from there, but then he starts hearing the sound of someone talking from downstairs. He looks down and realizes that, now knowing that it is Jamie who is having an affair with his boss. He goes to Andy and tells him that your wife is cheating on you and she is having an affair with your boss. But then Jamie comes there, and she says that I am not having any affair with anyone. I was just talking to a writer to write something about our marriage. Now here Donnie is proved wrong and leaves from there, but then before leaving from there, he wanted to apologize to Jamie, so he goes to her room with ice cream for her. But when he reaches outside her room, he hears Jamie shouting from inside. Now why was Jamie shouting? To find out, he sneaks in through the window, and then he sees that Jamie was getting intimate with someone, and that man was none other than his brother Chad. Now Donnie gets shocked to see this, and taking advantage of this opportunity, he clicks their photo, but to hide the truth, Jamie gives Donnie a check of Rs, 0000, with which Donnie returns home peacefully. But now he was not in the mood to agree because wrong was being done to his son. He runs to his son's wedding and tells his son that your future wife gave me $50,000 to keep my mouth shut. But now I don't want this money, after which he tells Jamie that you are the one who will save everyone. Tell me the truth, or I will tell you. Then Jamie whispers in Andy's ear that I am intimate with my brother. Now after hearing this, Andy gets scared and shouts loudly saying that you sleep with your brother, hearing which everyone is shocked. People get shocked. Now knowing all this, Andy cancels the wedding and goes with his father, after which everyone goes to the club, and there they find out that the fat man on whom Donnie had bet $20 has won. Which means now he will get Rs 160000 instead of Rs 20. Now everyone is very happy to see this, and friends, with this story ends here.